Okay. So let's see if it's on. Great. Let's just do live chat and pop up chat. And what is this? I don't want this thing here. Yeah, that's fine. That is also fine. Likeable paper. Hi, likeable paper. Where is the thing? Nope. Nope, I want this to be here. Oop. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And then this one. Nope. I don't want it like that. Wait. I guess this will have to do. Okay, I think that works. I think it works. I hope it works. Right. Okay. So I am going to do regular stuff today. Just another makeup look. Bum ba dum bum bum. I am feeling kind of tired. Yeah, I feel like my, I don't know, my energy level was not really great. It was, I think it was a little bit better yesterday, but I don't know, today it just feels kind of shit. And it could just be the whole thing about me being alone with Kaya and having to handle her and everything, and I don't know, just feeling like my energy stores are kind of depleted. So I'm supposed to be hosting a dinner party this evening. I'll probably get through it. After this, I'm probably going to try to well, I have to clean up this place first. I'll do a quick cleanup and then, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I might have to move some things around a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Anyway, enough yappity yap. Let's do the eyebrows. Again, gonna use this thing called Pagevine something. Got it online. I hope this is, yeah, I think this is gonna be visible. Okay. So, let's see. So, kind of stronger than I wanted it to be. But it's okay. Oh no. Okay. I think it's doesn't look too bad for now. Again, if I have some issues with the, I suppose the repurchasing of this, I can just buy the one from SheGlam, because I see that it's in a very similar packaging, and I assume it's just one of those things where they you know, have the same product but just different branding names. I don't know, I'm not sure. Okay, this one's thinner than this one, definitely, so gotta thicken it up. How do I thicken this up? this mirror should be here, and then I can okay, not too bad, it's all right. And then I think I'm just gonna go around it with a pencil. So MAC, what is this shape? Taupe. Taupe is not really my current shade. Obviously my hair is black, but it kind of softens it a little bit so the brows don't look as harsh when it's just pure black. I think that's fine-ish. Wait, this is brown. Let's a little less full. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I got the proportions right. Where it starts. More or less, I think. Where it ends, it should end a little bit lower. This one ends fine, so this one should end a little lower. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. Yesterday I curled my lashes again. It really needed a retouch. It was kind of going straight, some of them going in the wrong direction, so I definitely went, I don't know if how much you can see, but I went really I took it seriously. I did the whole cellophane wrap and everything around the lashes. Just, I find that when I kind of use the cellophane wrap to hold them in place while they are, I don't know how you say, like during the step 1 and step 2, because the first step, it kind of breaks down the bonds in your lashes somewhat, and then the second step is when it fixes the curl into place. So I guess I don't know the science behind it really, but that's just how I understand it. And using the cellophane, both steps really help, in my opinion. Last time I did not use this. I was late and I got a substandard. How you say? I got a substandard result. All right. So next up, I am going to use this again. Urban Decay Primer Potion. Oh, so boring. And okay, there we go. Okay. All right, so there is that. Now I want to, I have to think, what kind of look should I go for today? I've got people coming over. Should I use Midnight Sun? Should I use Divine Rose? Divine Rose is, I don't know. I mean, I have so many options. Okay, why not? Why not? Let's just... Okay. I know I want to use a shade from this palette. This is a curated palette. It's just like shimmer shades from, I don't know, glitter shimmer shades from Glam Shop and Davina, I think. And I want to use one of them. I don't know which one because they're all really pretty. I feel like I just gravitate to certain shades more. And it makes sense because they're so pretty. Glam Shop. Vasquez. What? Vasquez. Veg. What? I can't even read this. What is this? Vegas Bis. This is the Glam Shop Turbo Glow Vegas Bis. Ooh. It's very pretty. Okay. I'll try to use that. Oh, but I also like this other shade. Damn. They're all so pretty. Okay. I'm just gonna stick to Vegas Bis. Okay? I'm gonna stick to it. So for the outer corner, I think let's just do maybe the standard shades so it's not so crazy and out there. Come on, give me my brush. Like, my brushes are in a not a great spot. Okay, here we go. So these are my brushes, as you can see. I'm gonna use, if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna use the Chikuhodo blend brush. I don't know the number, it's not written on the thing, but it's a good brush. It's this one. It's like a blending, fluffy, it's really good. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, I don't know exactly which ones. Maybe there are some modifications in this Mothership Midnight Sun palette from Pat McGrath. So if you see a different shade in here, do not be alarmed. It was because I probably replaced something. But I'm just going to use this shade right here first on the crease, and then we're going to build it up. Hi Kaya Baby Hoon. Kaya Baby Hoon is sniffing around the makeup stuff. I haven't taken her out very much in the last couple days, but just now I just took her for a walk in the park, and she, oi, what are you doing? I hear something going on. Kaya, what are you doing? Kaya 9, leave it. Oh, she loves those things. Hold on. One moment, please. Proper emergency. Okay. Right. So, Kaya loves to like rip apart tissue paper and cotton pads, cotton buds, any sort of like soft fluffy thing she's always after. And have to be on the watch out so that she doesn't get to it. I mean, she knows she's not supposed to do it. She understands that. But if she's bored, especially if she's very bored, she might just go for the tissue paper. It's not like anytime any tissue paper is around, she'll go and get it. It's mostly when she's very bored and she wants to do something. I'll play with her with the top toy in a second, but I mean, like after this, I'll probably throw a ball around her. But right now, she's just a bit starved for attention. Martin is not home. He's gone for a week, so she is being, well, not being, I think she misses him. Just now it was kind of sad and cute at the same time because I was in the park and there was a man sitting on a bench, and he had like, he didn't look like Martin like facially, but he had the body type of Martin, and I could see her just like trying to figure out if it was Martin. So she just kept going closer and closer and just like staring at him and sniffing the air to see if it was him. And she realized it wasn't. This has happened before. Like, she gets all excited, she thinks someone is Martin, but then she realizes it's not. And more than often, when that happens, when she realizes it's not not Martin, she starts to bark. But That's if the person looks at her. And the guy wasn't paying any attention to her, so she didn't bark. But if the person was coming towards us and she thought it was Martin, she'd get all excited. And then as it comes closer, you realize, she realizes, oh, okay, that's not Martin. Then she starts to, get a bit irritated and, and see, which is, and I'm just like, oh, come on. There were a few times this happened in the park, just like random people that looked kind of like Martin. Even a woman once, just because the jacket looked very similar to Martin's jacket, and she was very tall as well. But I mean, you can clearly see she's a woman. Just that from a distance, for Kaya, I don't know. Just kind of the jacket and her frame reminded her of Martin, I think. And so she went a bit nuts. Okay. So, taking this way. Eh. Okay. I think that's fine in general. That's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna put on that shade. Ooh, it's exciting. But now it looks as if, I feel as if the green would suit the brown better than this one. Would it? I don't know. Like, they're all so pretty. Look at how they ooh. Don't you just want to dance with it? Just look at that, Sharma. It's amazing. I can't stand it. Okay. Think, Clara. A lot of these shades are from Glam Shop, so if you're interested, you can check them out. Oh my god, I want to use this. Okay, I'll use this one. Instead of this one, I'll use this one. Okay. I've used that so many times. I can see like a dip in it already. I should use this other one as well. Okay. Stick to the original plan. Use the Vegas Bis or something. I don't know why they call it Vegas Bis, but that's its name. Again, NYX glitter glue all over the first half of the lid. Pretty much tapping. Now, one thing about curling the lashes or having a naturally curly lashes is that it gets in the way of the eyeshadow application. Oh, that's so pretty. This reminds me of I think the MAC Blue Brown pigment, which I actually have a tiny vial of that I have repressed into an actual shadow shade, like in a regular pan. Oh, that's really pretty. That's very dazzling. Okay, no regrets. Okay, back to the side. Tap. I have to say, NYX glitter glue and Urban Decay Primer Potion are the things that changed the game for me. Like, for all eyeshadow applications, now it's just, I can't do it without both of them. I always use NYX glitter glue now, and I always use Urban Decay Primer Potion for like the matte shade, I mean just overall shades, and I love it. And I have used the Eden before, but I just don't, it creases on me because it has some sort of a pigment. This one, Urban Decay, is more translucent, and for some reason it, maybe it's because it's translucent, I don't see where my double lid is, it doesn't crease as much throughout the day. So yeah, that is I don't know, something interesting maybe. All right, so I'm gonna take another Chikuhodo brush. This is a kind of like a, I don't know, comes to a tapered tip type of brush. That's a mouthful. I'm going to run through this reddish shade. Whoa, no, the light, no, this one. This reddish shade, maybe in the inner corner, and see how that goes, because I feel like that looks kind of, I don't know, yeah, might look fun. Let's just try that. Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't, I don't think it changes it too much. Okay, maybe I'm gonna switch tactics and go with the darker shade. This kind of dark, really dark earthy brown, like a deep muddy brown. Okay, yeah, okay, I think that works better to deepen up the shade. Yep, okay, perfect. And then on the outer corner, I think I'm just gonna run that dark brown on the lash line. Not quite, you know, enveloping everything else, just on the lash line. And then, you know. Okay. That's cute. I think that's cute. Okay. Next, I'm gonna kind of wipe it off a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with that red shade again from the Pat McGrath, and then I'm gonna run it kind of underneath the lash line on the bottom lash. Same on the other side, obviously. Okay, I think that's looking cute. Ish. I think. Maybe. A little bit. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, just a little bit. I think this one's fine. Right. Yeah. Okay, I like that look. I generally like that look. So I'm going to clean the edges off a little bit. I think for the inner corner here, I don't know, should I just leave it bare? Or should I commit again with the same shimmer shade? I could just reinforce it. Okay. Okay, maybe let's just do that then. I'm gonna take, again, which brush? Okay, I will use a bit of the glitter glue on a brush. Oh, I'm so happy with this setup, I have to say. Right, so, so, I have my camera kind of doing a HDMI output into my phone, which is okay. So my phone is Xperia. I have the Xperia 1 Mark 7, and it has this external monitor, no, something external, I think it's external monitor app or something like that, and it allows you to live stream with uh, the camera that you have like attached to it to whichever streaming service you want to use. And previously I had the Xperia 1 Mark V, which had this oh, actually maybe I'm not making much sense now. Okay, scratch that. But long story short, I'm able to charge my phone while having the camera attached because I have an extra dongle that I stole from Martin. And like, it's an obvious answer. I think I tried different other methods to, like, I don't know what I tried. I can't remember what I tried. Maybe I tried another dongle and it wasn't how you say, it didn't provide power or something like that. And as a result, I could only maintain my cameras, my phone's battery, as opposed to charge it while it is, outputting the stream. So I'm placing the tissue paper underneath just to make sure that everything kind of stays in place and doesn't run away or like fall towards the, well, there's still some fallout. Obviously you can see like my face is shimmery, but that helped a bit, I think. Oh. Okay, I just want to check the stream health of the stream health. Jeez, the kind of names people come up with. I mean, yeah, okay, makes sense. Whatever. Let me just double check. Right. Okay. Oh, now it says it's poor. Looks fine to me. My streaming also fine. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's working. Okay. Okay. Right. So that is the general. I feel like I want to blend this a little bit more. I think there's a little bit of a weird gap there. So I'm gonna go back in with this again with the Chikuhodo blending brush. Whoa, what happened here? I didn't even realize this happened to my hand. I feel like there's a weird kind of like unblended line there. Maybe I need to go in with like a stronger type of brush. So this one is the Rapha brush. Maybe the stiffer bristles will help move the product better. So this Chikuhodo brush is extremely soft. It's so soft, it's so pleasant on the eye. But if you need to I would say move product around. I guess that's the best way to say it. If you really need to move product around, then you need something with a bit of a stiffer kind of quality to it, the bristles at least. And this one is the Refa 01 brush. So I'm actually mixing the two shades, like the light brown and the darker brown together, and then kind of going on to that separation to kind of blend it. Oh, it's not picking up the way I want. I don't know why. The smaller one? No. Oh, it just looks like a... This looks weird. Don't like that. Okay, I think this is a bit better, maybe. Yeah. I have to say I don't necessarily like the Pat McGrath mattes as much as I would say maybe even like Melt Cosmetics. Oh my god, what is this? Is this... Wait, okay, no. This might be glue from yesterday. Whoops. Okay. Recalibrating in a minute. Alright. I think that might be leftover glue from yesterday. Okay. Now I just look weird. Oh, maybe this can be a new trend. Looks like some weird, like, you know, dagger thing. Okay, never mind. Okay, so reformulating what we're gonna do. Again, primer potion, brush this time for more precise application. This is like a patch job. Okay, so I'm gonna put on that lighter brown shade first. Okay. And then the darker shade. Come on. Okay, I guess that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Oof. Doesn't look so even to me. Okay. Well, I'm building it up so that the darker shade is like even more apparent, because it doesn't seem to, I don't know, doesn't seem to want to blend into each other as well as I'd like it to. So, oh well. Oh, and now I've got glitter all over this. Come on, I don't want that to happen. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. So I'm going to clean up the edge of this. And that, and this, and that, and this, and that. Is that even? Kind of. And even. Okay. So bottom lash line, I think I'm going to take some of that darker brown, just run it. It's going to take forever. All right. Okay, I think I'm done with the eyes because that took 5 years. Eyeshadow, not eyes. I'm also going to place some liner on my waterline. I'm going to use the Melt Cosmetics Slick Waterline Eye Pencil in the shade Cacao. So I'm going to do that on the outer corners. And then I'm going to try to let that dry with, oh, I have like a thing. Okay, this is the next best thing I can do. Just flap at my eyes. Because if it doesn't dry down, then it won't stay. Okay, I think that should be fine. Now I'm gonna go in with another shade in the inner eye corner, which will be, let's see, what will be appropriate for this? Maybe this one? I can't remember what. Oh, see, I hate this formula. It just, what the hell? Okay, no, this is way too blue. Let's try. Okay, I think this one might work. Maybe? I don't know. A little bit. Will it work? No. Maybe this one will work? Also no. This one. I just tried these two. Okay. Did I try this one? I doubt this one will work. Nah. Maybe I'll just leave the inner corner bare. The outer corner being brown is fine. Let's just leave it like that. Let's just not try to match everything. Okay. So, now that we've got that done, I'm going to put on some mascara, and it's going to be the Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara, the purple one. I think that will go nicely. Now, I always forget to bring my silicone thingy thing that helps to block the mascara from transferring to the eyelid, so I'm just gonna use tissue paper, like So yeah, that perm really helped. I mean, you can definitely see the difference. Well, I can anyway. Whoops. Put some mascara on my hair. Alright. So that's that. And then I'm going to put some on my bottom lash line. Actually, maybe I should use another mascara for that one. I don't know. Should I? Okay, I think it works. Ah! Okay, I think that's fine. Right, now I'm gonna do the foundation part of it. Actually, this should be a bit higher. That will work better. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm gonna do foundation. What am I going to use this time? Because this is pretty much empty and I didn't refill it because I am lazy. I could try the RCMA palette. Should I? Okay, maybe I'll just go in with this. This is like the House of Glam dolls. They're not in business anymore, but I still like and use them. So, I need some sort of transfer thing. Right, okay, this is a clean brush, so that's fine. Let's see, I forgot what shade do I match. It was this and this mixed together. Okay. Back of hand. Okay. Okay, I think that will work. Let's just try. I'm gonna use a little bit of face oil. Teeny tiny bit so that it can, my hands clean. Okay, and then I'm going to try to mix it on the back of my hand and see if that is a proper match. Okay, I think that works for the most part. Yep, okay. So now that I know that it's more or less the right color, I'm gonna use where's my tool? That's not my tool. Okay. So I'm just going to scoop out the product from the pan and then go from there. Let's try that. Oh. Okay, sanitized. This one. Okay. Maybe all of this. All of this. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to mix it again with the back on the back of my hand. A little bit more of that oil. This looks a little bit darker than what I initially was thinking. Hold on, let's see. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's try that. I think I'm just gonna use my finger to apply some of the product in key areas and then use the blending brush to blend it all out. So it's very messy. Yeah, probably didn't need this amount of product. This is a lot of product. I might have to use the bathroom in a second. Or I'm just gonna cut this kind of short. Okay. More of that product around my really red nose. Okay, I think that's generally okay. Alright, I think that's a decent match. And I've got so much product left over on my hand. So next time I'll remember that I don't need that. I probably need like half of what I applied. Okay. So next up, before I set everything, I'm gonna use the, again, SheGlam bronzer, no, contour thing in soft tan. And I think that's gonna be it, pretty much. Maybe I should use a different brush this time. Okay, I'm gonna use, no, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the Zoeva brush. And I'm gonna go in here. Yeah, actually this is softer than the ABH one that I have. Go. And then here we go. Okay, I think I like that effect. I put it a little bit higher than I usually put it. Yeah. Okay. So then, should I? I think I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna go with blush now. I'm gonna use again this one, Max Factor Miracle Touch Creamy Blush in the shade Soft Murano. Murano? Something. This one, and gonna use this one. Use the Zoeva Luxe Highlight Brush. And just apply it right here. High. I think that's pretty. I think that's got a nice flush to it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then, I think I'm gonna do a light highlight. I'm not gonna do an intense one. I think a light one would be best. Let's see, what kind of... It's not screwing on properly. Hello? Why are you doing this? Okay, that's fine. Let's see, I'm gonna do that one's quite intense. So what's a light highlight I can do? Luna! There she goes again. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Hourglass, and I'm gonna use this shade. This one right here. That is probably gonna be a bit lighter. Actually, I'm gonna mix these two shades. Whoopsie. These two shades right here. Yeah, this one is a really light one. Nothing too flashy. Because the other day I went in with the Davina Cosmetics highlight. Well, they double as highlighter and eyeshadow, obviously, but oh my god, that was intense, and I got afraid. I became afraid for myself because it was just way too much. Okay. Maybe let's just set this area first. Okay. like around my nose, because that's where it tends to start breaking apart. Okay, let's see. Kind of got most of it done. I think I'm gonna do a slight contour on the nose. Again with soft tan, but with a brush. Not this brush, okay. So this one is the contour shader brush from Zoeva. Going here and down. Again, going here and down. Okay, I think that works. And I'm just going to blend it out just a little bit more. I'm going to take the brush that I used for with the foundation and kind of just go over that. Okay. I shouldn't have wiped up off all that. Okay. I think that's fine. Oh, what happened here? I don't know. Okay. Now I'm gonna set everything with a powder brush and my go-to. No, this one. This is from Neve Cosmetics, my favorite powder, finishing powder. This is the Fluffy Matte Flat Perfection Compact Powder. And I really love this thing. Because it mattifies, but it doesn't look, you know, overly matte. And there's still a little bit of like glow showing through, in my opinion anyway. There we go. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Let's see what, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yes, okay, yes, that's what I was forgetting. I'm gonna do a little bit of a brow highlighty thing. Is this too much of a highlight? No. I can try it and see what happens. Okay, fluffy brush. Maybe this is too fluffy. I mean too big. Wait, is this any smaller than this one? It feels like it's the same size. This is 15 and that's 27. Nope. Okay, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one, Refa 14. Taking this into the shade. I don't remember if this is actually from the Midnight Sun palette, or if it was like another altered shade that I had from another palette. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put that in the brow bone. Maybe a bit too shiny. It's more shiny than my actual highlight here. Maybe I can tone it down with some fluffy matte. Yeah, maybe I can tone it down like that. I think the maybe the brown here can use a little boost. So I'm going in. Okay, yeah, that looks much better, I think. So it looks more like it's blending in. All right, I think that's most of it. Now the lips. I think I'm gonna go in with, oh, beg your pardon. Yesterday's morning worked well. Let's see. Maybe New York? Something? No. Is this light enough? This is, no, that's darker. Sounds light. Nope. Maybe let's go in with like a light. No, that's this one. Yeah, okay. Humble. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. So, okay, so I'm gonna use the shade Humble from the Balm Meet Matte Hues, one of my favorite lipstick formulas, and I also like the scent. It's like this chocolate mint kind of scent. It's really sweet. I mean, it's not sweet smelling, but it's a sweet concept. Doesn't make any sense. Hold on, why is my... I really gotta... What time is it now? Oh, it's 5:47. Scheiße. Okay. Get it together. Because I need to cook, and I need to tidy this place up. I need to set up the karaoke. Oh God. Okay, calm down, Clara. Everything's gonna be fine. This is the Essence lip pencil in the shade. No one knows what shade this is. Does it have a shade name? I can't see a shade name. But if Cosnova? Is that? No. That's the name of a, no. DOBCA. Jesus, I don't know. It doesn't seem to have a name. Never mind. Let's just use it anyway. Don't know. I feel like this is way too light for what I want. And it's still there. Okay. I think that's, if I need it darker, I'm just going to go in with another one. So this is the shade Humble. Okay. I will go in with a darker lip liner. Again, this is Nude Truffle by NYX. I used this like a few times already this week. Yeah, I think this is better contour shade for my skin tone. Ooh, oh no, that's a bit too high. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's the look. A little bit more subtle. I mean, the lips at least. The eyes are definitely out there. Hello. What do you think? Oh, I have to mess up my hair all the time because I feel like it's very flat. But yeah, that's the look for today. And I'm gonna have to go because I need to do a lot of stuff before the dinner party. So thank you for joining me if you have, and watching the stream later if you do. That's it from me, and ciao for now. Bye bye. Oh, wait, no, how do I